The sun is a furnace of nuclear explosions, lots of them. And it sends electromagnetic radiation to us in many different wavelengths and frequencies. We're about to explore what exactly is inside a beam of sunlight. And if you watch to the end, you'll learn how the magic works to give life to plants, animals, and us. Before we get started, you have the power to give life to this channel. Click the subscribe button. The sun's energy is equivalent to 2 billion of the biggest nuclear bombs exploding every second. So atoms at the sun's surface are super excited. The massive nuclear fusion reactions generate a barrage of electromagnetic radiation in every direction. This radiation comes in waves that look like this, sine waves. The sun explosions are very chaotic, so there are many different sizes of sine waves. Sine waves can be measured by frequency or wavelength. If you count how many full wave cycles there are in 1 second, that is the frequency measured in hertz. You can also define a sine wave by the width of a single cycle. This is called the wavelength. It's represented by lambda, the 11th letter of the Greek alphabet. Scientists love their Greek letters. Wavelength and frequency are inversely related. This simply means that as the wavelength increases, the frequency decreases. We can use any dimension of length for wavelength, but typically the metric system is used. For example, a UHF radio wave used for TV broadcast has a 1 meter wavelength. A 1 millimeter wavelength is microwave radiation. Even smaller, a 1 micrometer wavelength, or 1000 nanometers, is the infrared range. That's heat. The sun definitely emits infrared radiation, shown here in black because we can't see it, but we sure can feel it. And there's many different wavelengths of infrared coming from the sun. At 750 nanometers, we reach visible light. It starts with red light, then cycles through the other colors of the rainbow as we shrink the wavelength, all the way down to violet at 380 nanometers. But the sun isn't done. At even shorter wavelengths are ultraviolet or UV rays. That's the reason we can get awesome tans. There are 3 bands of ultraviolet light, UVA, B, and C. Most of the UV that reaches the ground are UVA rays. UVB is the next band and responsible for causing sunburns. UVC radiation never reaches the Earth's surface because it's absorbed by the ozone layer. The height of these sine waves are not all the same. Called the amplitude, this is the intensity of the radiation for that particular wavelength. You'll notice that the highest intensity radiation from the sun is the visible light. That is, visible to us humans. Many creatures can see in the infrared and UV bands. Our eyes probably evolved to see only the visible wavelengths because it was more efficient to focus on the higher intensity ones. UV light from the sun played a pivotal role in the origin of life on Earth. The high-energy radiation transforms simple organic molecules into more complex structures and diversity of life. These same rays play a role in generating genetic mutations, the driving engine of evolution. Green plants use photosynthesis to generate energy. These plants have pigments called chlorophyll that absorb red and blue light. Red light supports the growth of stems, leaves, and regulates flowering. Blue light is needed for root growth, leaf thickness, and chlorophyll production. Plants don't use green light, so it gets reflected, which is why plants look green. Sunlight is crucial for the synthesis of vitamin D in animals and us. UVB radiation specifically, absorbed through the skin, creates vitamin D3 that allows our bones to absorb calcium and phosphorus. Without sunlight, bones become weak and brittle. And all you need is 10 to 30 minutes of midday sun a few times a week to get all the vitamin D you need. The sun sends us heat, light, and ultraviolet rays in a wide range of wavelengths. All of these are important to sustain life on the planet, including us. Do you want to know more about frequency and the electromagnetic spectrum? Click on this video.